What's up guys, Philip here bringing you a comparison video, and today we're going to be comparing Razer's new productivity mouse called the Razer Pro Click versus the almighty well-known Logitech MX Master 3. So if you're not familiar with Razer, they're primarily focused on creating gear that's more centered towards gaming. And Logitech on the other hand, they do create gaming gear, but their main focus has been for a long time on productivity mice and keyboards. Razer's exploring a new territory here, and they created this productivity mouse that runs for $99, and the Logitech MX Master 3 is also $99. So hopefully in this video we can help you decide on which mouse is actually worth getting if you're deciding on picking one up. We're going to be covering 4 main differences between the both of these mice, and hopefully that'll help you decide on which mouse you should personally get. And with that being said, make sure you watch till the end to hear which mouse I personally think is worth getting. So difference number 1 between the both of these mice are the color options. The Logitech comes in this all black color, and it also comes in a silver lining color that's only available in the Mac version of this mouse. And I did create a comparison video between this regular Logitech mouse and the Mac version if you want to check that out. And the Razer comes with one color option, and that's going to be this all white color, which looks really clean, really fresh, and I like how it has this like positive vibe going for it. Definitely a fan of the lighter color effect. The second difference between the both of these mice is going to be the build quality. Now Logitech does have more heft and weight to it, so it does feel really premium. And the Razer mouse on the other hand is lighter weight and just feels a little, I don't want to use the word cheaper, but it just feels really fragile compared to the Logitech mouse. The materials used on the Logitech mouse are going to be plastic clickers. On the center and back, you're going to have this rubberized grip material, and then you're going to have metal scroll wheels on the front and the side of the mouse. And then you're also going to get that additional thumb button that you can really customize in the software with the Logitech mouse. The Razer's build quality is pretty much made of plastic on the top here. The scroll wheel is made of metal, just like the Logitech, and the sides are covered in this rubber grippy texture material. So overall it's pretty similar to the Logitech, but a little bit different because the entire top is made of this slippery plastic material, whereas the Logitech mouse is half rubberized and half plastic. And with the materials in mind, that brings me to my third difference. That's going to be the ergonomic / gripping experience. Now, because the Razer mouse is made fully of plastic, it's really hard to grip this thing because it feels like it's always trying to escape my hand. If I lay my hand on it like this, I feel like it's always just trying to like escape from me. I like just try to hold it. My hand's like floating to the back of the mouse all the time, and it just doesn't want to stay on the mouse. Now the Logitech, however, because it has this rubberized, half of the mouse is rubberized, it feels like my hand actually wants to stay on there and it's not trying to escape. So in terms of the actual comfort of using the mice, I'm gonna say that the Logitech is more comfortable because it's more grippier and it feels more comfortable to use because of the angles also that are used. Now Logitech does have a more aggressive hump on the top of the mouse, whereas the Razer mouse is kind of more of like a smooth oval angle at the top. And this doesn't really give you a good place to rest your palm because, like I said earlier, your palm is just trying to always go to the back of the mouse. And then, like I said, it just feels like your hand is just trying to escape from the mouse. So not a fan of the ergonomics with the Razer. I'm definitely gonna give the winner to the comfort and ergonomics to the Logitech MX3 mouse. The fourth difference between the both of these mice are gonna be the software features. Now the first thing to note is that the Logitech MX3 has 11 programmable buttons, whereas the Razer mouse has 8 programmable buttons, so you're gonna get a little bit less customization potential options on the Razer mouse. Both of the mice do have advanced software where you can really tweak and customize pretty much everything. You got macros, shortcuts, timing, shift modifiers, all that fun stuff. You can get these mice to do virtually whatever you want to. Open apps, have custom shortcuts in specific apps, etc., etc. A lot of software features. Both of the mice have that good software experience. Now, the only thing to note in terms of the compatibility of the software is that the Razer mouse only works on Windows, which is kind of a bummer because if you're switching between Mac, or if you're a Mac user and you want to use the Razer mouse, you're not really gonna have the option to use the software features. So you can use the Razer mouse on a Mac, but you can't use the software. But with the Logitech mouse, you can use the software on Windows, Mac, and Linux, and you can download the software and customize it on any operating system as much as you'd like to. Those are the 4 main differences, and I did add in some additional bonus differences that don't really make too big of a difference, but I thought it would be worth noting. And the first one is the cable connector. On the Logitech, you get USB-C to USB-A charging connector. And on the Razer, you get micro USB. A little kind of disappointing on Razer's end because I have no micro USB cables on my desk, so it's definitely, I don't know, a step in the wrong direction for Razer. But my thinking is they probably wanted to make this thing as budget as possible just to see how their first productivity product would go. Another difference is you do have the ability to connect multiple devices to both of these mice, and with the Logitech you can connect 3 devices to the mouse and switch between them on the fly. And on the Razer, you can connect 4 devices on the fly. And you can connect 3 with Bluetooth and 1 with the USB dongle. So that's the additional, I guess, device connector you have with Razer, is using the included USB dongle. And then the battery life is gonna be similar but slightly different. The Logitech, you get 500 hours of use time, and with the Razer, you get 400 hours of use time. So they're both a lot, and you're really not gonna have battery issues on either of these mice. Both of the mice do have a lot of similarities and a lot of great features going for them, like the multi-device switching, the USB dongle, and really awesome software customization settings. However, if I had a choice to pick one of these mice to use as my main mouse, I would go with the Logitech mouse, mainly because the build quality is a lot nicer, the ergonomics are better, it's a lot more comfortable to use this thing, especially for long periods of time, and it's compatible on all of your main operating systems. So you get the Mac, Windows, and Linux. The Razer mouse is still a good mouse, but I feel like they still have a few improvements they need to make with the mouse. So I would recommend getting the Logitech mouse over the Razer mouse in pretty much every possible scenario. So with that being said, if you want to know more about either of these mice, I did a full review on the Razer mouse as well as the Logitech mouse. So if you want to see those videos, links will be down in the description below. I'm also going to leave links pointing to Amazon on where you can purchase these mice. And with that being said, if you want to stay up to date with what's happening in the tech world, make sure you click that subscribe button and I'll keep you in the loop. Don't forget to like this video and leave your comments down below. See you in the next one.